day that receiver is really thin right now this spring. Just how big of an opportunity do you feel like this is for you going?
I feel like it's a big opportunity for everybody that's playing receiver. Everybody have a chance to showcase their talent, see how well they catch the ball, run routes, block, stuff like that. And I feel like this spring would be a great opportunity for everybody in general, just who's working at the receiver position to show out what they could do.
That last offensive play in the national title game, you had a pretty key block 10 yards downfield to spring Brock. Can you walk me through that play and sort of what your role was and how you guys felt after executing it?
I think it was 3rd and 3, 3rd and 4. It was like 3rd and short. We had the little screen to Brock. They went to cover. It was supposed to be cover 4, but they safety dropped down. He was supposed to fly over block. He didn't, so I had to block this corner. So I just blocked the corner, just started driving them, and then brought me the play and got in the end zone.
I mean, if I'm remembering correctly, you didn't have a target in that game, but you're still out there, you're making a big block in the game. What do you think that says about the coaching staff taking you to execute in that moment?
I think that they trust me to put me in those positions to make like plays like that. It's like a receiver, it's not always about catching the ball. Of course, it's catching the ball and blocking. So I know I ain't getting that much targets that game, but I still did my job in the blocking game. So I'm proud of that, and it just made me feel like they trusted me in that situation.
Did you know Brian McClendon's name? Did he recruit you before he came here?
Yes, I knew of him. I ain't really had no relationship with him, especially during like the back when I was a recruit. I ain't never talked to him, nothing like that. But I did know of his name. Yes.
What's he like as a position coach?
He's a real good coach. Very, very instructive. Very to the point. Very, very clear about everything. Like very direct. He's all about work. He's gonna make us work, and he's just a real cool guy. I really like his vibe and like the energy that he brings to the room.
Marcus, these last 2 years, you've dealt with injuries a little bit. Just what has it been like, just kind of battling through that, and especially going into this year?
It's been tough battling my hamstring, a couple injuries I had. I just been keeping my head down, keep working, and whatever role they want me to play, I just embraced it and then just ran with it.
You think it's the healthiest you've been in your time at Georgia?
Yes, sir. Right now? No, not right now. No. Probably my freshman year when I first came in, probably the healthiest I've been. But yeah, I'm getting back there for sure.
How much do you think there still is to show? I mean, with that injury history, with that potential coming in, how much do you think that there still is for you on the table?
Whatever the plan is, whatever God's plan is whatever happens, happens. I don't know what's real. I don't know what's to come. I'm just here for the ride, sir.
Where do they got you lined up? Are you at the Z or the?
I rotate the Z, X, in both positions.
What areas of your game do you want to try to improve this year?
I'll say my speed a lot more, and I want to get a lot more flexible. That's probably the two main points I want to hit during the spring.
What did you learn being around Pickens the last couple of years?
George, I learned a few nuggets from him. Like I learned a couple of releases that I like watching him play. I learned a couple of releases. Learned how he positions his body to make those type of catches. What else I learned? I think it was two main points I picked up from him.
Okay. South Florida guys are kind of known for having swag. I was going to ask you though, George seemed like he was on another planet with that. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, that's fair to say. He's his own person. He's his own person, have his own identity, and he's comfortable with himself. So as you can see, it shows it works. So I just let him do what he do.
Do you miss that? I mean, it looked like he brought a lot of fun out there. Was he a guy that was pretty animated in practice?
Yeah, he's animated all the time, 24/7. That's just the type of person he is. A real good personality.
Who's gonna pick that slack up?
We got to see. There's a lot of time to go on to see.
How's Dominic Blaylock doing? I know, like you, he's been battling injuries. And
he look real good right now. Real good, real smooth. Ankle on his knee look like it's pretty good. And we don't got no problems with it. So I don't know the full details of all that, but as of right now, I know running routes and catching the ball wise, he look pretty good.
Working with the other receivers like you have, just what do you feel like this group is capable of, just as an entire receiving corps?
Explosive plays down the field, making big plays, straightening out blocks, whatever we got to do. I feel like my receiver group, we gonna go out there, we gonna perform no matter what the task is. If we got to block, if we got to catch the ball, run, no matter what it is.
What are you seeing from the cornerbacks with Kendrick now at the next level going
Excuse
on?
me?
The cornerbacks, what are you seeing?
From our corners right now. Right now we got a lot of young talent. They're very athletic. They're very coachable. They want to learn the playbook. I see that they're working towards to learn the playbook and get ready to play. But right now they're just young, but they're very talented. They're very smart, and they're very hard workers. So I'm surprised. I can't wait to see how they play down the road, basically.
One of my memories of you is in the national championship game when Brock catches that pass and goes in for a touchdown. You had a great block on that play.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like you held it for so long, you kind of stopped, turned around to see if it was as open as you thought it would. What do you remember about that play? And is that something you take a lot of pride in?
Oh,
Like, obviously your job on that play
Right.
was to secure that
Right.
defensive back.
What I remember was I'm blocking my man, and I felt like 3, 4 seconds, 5 seconds went by, and I just felt like I was holding the block forever. So I looked back to see what was going on, and I see the senior Brock run into the end zone. So, and that was a huge play. We needed that was a huge play. So that was very exciting for me and for him.
Two more questions.
Tell me about A.D. Mitchell. We haven't had a chance to speak with him yet. But what is he like on the field, personality-wise, and why he's able to do the things he is right now at a young age?
AD's like a match. He just sparks. The man is athletically ridiculously athletic. He's real smart. Route running, hands, everything. He's a whole package.
Talking about some of those young guys, what have you seen from Denylon and CJ so far?
They're both. First of all, CJ and Denon, they're both very fast. As I can say that. They're learning the playbook as well. They're very eager to get into the playbook, to go out there and start making plays and playing and practicing. They still got a lot to learn, but they're very smart. They're good kids, and I can't wait to see them play also.
All right. Thanks.
Thank you, Marcus.
All right, thank you.